So Amazon FBA has been the business model that has allowed us to scale and generate massive amounts of cash flow and profit and build a really large business with 2 warehouses, 20 plus staff, and it's really the key to everything. But it is the hardest e-commerce model, in my opinion, to actually get into, and that's why I have a love and hate relationship with it. So after over 6 years of basically solely selling on Amazon, I've pretty much learned as much as I could want to learn about Amazon FBA, and it's been a really long journey. We've gone through Amazon dropshipping, Amazon private label, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, wholesale, liquidations, literally everything with this business model. And it really is awesome, and it's a great way to generate cash flow, and it's still probably the best business model to generate cash flow in 2023, 2024, and for years to come. Especially for the fact that you're positioning yourself on the largest e-commerce platform in the world, and you're basically putting yourself in front of billions of customers every single day. But I do have a love or hate relationship for this model, because if you build something large with just Amazon, you're playing in Amazon's sandbox.
You're in my world now, Grandma.
And Amazon can pull the plug on you at any time, which is why I don't have any desire to be like Amazon Lit or Watch Me Amazon, where they're the largest Amazon sellers, because they have millions of dollars worth of inventory tied up in Amazon at any given time. And it's kind of scary for the fact that you might actually lose everything, and Amazon will hold your money for a long period of time, and then you have nothing. So the reason that Amazon becomes such a hard, relationship to really love is because of the fact that Amazon is tough on their policies. They lose inventory a lot. They gate products after the fact. They always take the customer's side. People scam the return policy all the time, but you're able to sell millions of products without running a single dollar in advertising all day. And during Black Friday and Prime Day and all these different days, you're able to sell tons of products and not even run ads. I've never ran a single ad on Black Friday, and I kind of am proud of it, honestly.
Real proud. Proud of all of you.
Additionally, with Amazon, there's a lot of competition. There's a ton of guys like me that are posting videos on Amazon, and they're teaching a lot of the wrong things, where they're telling people to drop the price and, be super competitive and sell the wrong ways, which kind of ruins it for all of us, because there's listings that are good one day that then one new seller jumps on, and then the price is all dropped and they buy too much of an item. There's just a lot of things that go on with this business model that are really frustrating. But the one thing that I have learned is if you want to be successful and really scale long term, you need to be diversified in the way that you sell on Amazon. You can't just rely on retail arbitrage. You can't just rely on online arbitrage. You can't just rely on wholesale. And you really just can't just rely on Amazon, because if it goes down, you need other ways of making money to keep your people employed, keep your business afloat, and keep things going. So that's why Amazon and I have a love-hate relationship, and I still will be on this platform for many years to come, and we still will be growing our Amazon business model every single day. But I've realized that it's not the best model because of the fact that it is so risky, and Amazon can pull the plug at any time. Now, we do sell within Amazon's policies, and we have a very, very low risk of suspension, knock on wood, but you have to be careful in the sense that if Amazon were to go down, do we want to lose everything? Do we want to have to lay off our employees? And the answer is no.
The answer is a flat no.
Which is why we're getting diversified, and that's the theme going forward with this business and Strictly Commerce and myself and everything at this point, because you have to be weary of the fact that Amazon is their platform, and they don't care about us as third-party sellers. Even the biggest sellers, they probably don't really care about what happens to you. They've implemented some good policies, such as like the Amazon account health score, where you won't get suspended right off the bat, but I've still seen it happen. And that's why we're trying to make sure that we sell more than within policy, and make sure that we have all our documentation from our distributors to make sure that our products are authentic and everything's good. But you still want to make sure that you're ready to go in case something happens, and we do have lawyers on our side that are helping us in case anything were to happen, and they're ready to go. But you have to be weary, and that's why we're still exploring other models and different avenues of cash flow, so that way if things were to, be on hold for 90 days, which is pretty much the worst case that we've ever seen, hopefully, to date, then we're still able to keep our team going and keep the ball moving forward rather than being stopped, because we do have, a pretty large Amazon business, and they can stop us at any given time. So if you're anybody out there that's watching other videos on Amazon and they're telling you bad practices such as dropping the price or buying a ton of an item to get a good price, stop those things, because they're gonna actually hurt you in the long run. And that's one of the reasons that I hate on Amazon, is because people just say the wrong stuff and they make it harder for new people, and it's getting harder every single day. But if you're doing the right things and you're going wide and you're buying different products and you're really being smart about the way you sell, you will be able to generate massive amounts of cash flow and be able to beat the S&P by infinity every single year. But you have to be smart about the way you do this business, and you have to get really good at sourcing, because that's what's going to drive revenue for you long term. So with this model, after 6 years of selling on this platform, we're going harder than ever with Amazon, but we're just being smart in the way that we go hard with this platform, so that way we can grow long-term and keep our team afloat, because that's what's most important. The people that believe in you and the people that are on your side helping move the business forward, you have to make sure you take care of them long-term, so that way we can always grow. With that being said, Amazon FBA, my love-hate relationship, that's it in a nutshell, but we will continue to grow until we definitely hit our goals and continue to scale this to as much as we possibly can, but we're being smart about it, and we don't just want to have a bunch of debt and a bunch of inventory lying around. We need to be selling through and buying new stuff and bringing on new SKUs, working with new brands, new distributors, etc., to grow our team, so that way if anything were to happen, we're ready to keep going and keep growing, even if Amazon were to shut something main down for a little bit of time. Got to be smart with the way that you run this business, and make sure that you understand that if you're running this business and you're relying solely on Amazon to make a living and build your team and build your, empire, you have to know that you're playing in Amazon sandbox and they can pull the plug if you're not doing the right things, and you want to be smart about it. I was just on an interview yesterday with one of our Discord members as well as one of our Prep Center clients, and explaining kind of everything that's going on, which you guys will all see as time comes, but that was kind of the theme of things, which is what inspired me to make this video for all of you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your business. I'll see you again soon.